Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. I'm being called to do a reading for you today. All right. And so I'm just going to do a general freestyle. You know how you guys know how I do it. I do whatever I'm shown to do. So I want to take a look at just what the overall energies are, what spirit wants to bring to your attention, what messages spirit wants to share with you, and then I'm going to take a dive into just what's happening energetically for you with the Celtic cross. What you can expect that is coming into your life, what is leaving your life, and whatever details come through about that, and ways in which you can navigate that. Okay, the energies that are being offered to you, because everything is being offered to us. How the planet is aligned, um, the energies that are active, they're an offering to us. And sometimes we just don't know how to make the most of them, and we use those energies against ourselves. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, I'm Elif and I welcome you to evolve with me. I'm a no tools medium, born gifted, so I channel spirit. Okay. I enjoy the cards because they help me to tell a concise story. There's a lot of information that comes through in these readings. Okay. And it's because things are happening so quickly right now. So it's a general reading for a collective of Sagittarius. That being said, we're all connected. Often we are not yet ready to chew on some of the information that is being brought before us. Sometimes we're just not ready to see, acknowledge, or deal with something. Sometimes it comes up a little bit later. So I always ask that you guys trust your own guidance system. Welcome your guides into the space. Breathe into your heart chakra. Have an open mind. And so that you don't miss any of the gems that come through for you. But if something really doesn't resonate with you, it's not your story. Don't try and make it fit. Leave it. It's for someone else. If it resonates, claim it without a doubt. And if it triggers, even if your ego is inclined to want to reject it, that is for you. That is where your work begins in setting yourself free. Okay. So if you enjoy the energy, I hope that you decide to become a part of the community, to subscribe, to like, click the notification bell. I do offer free channeled energy healings. Um, where spirit shows me into the different dimensions where your trauma, your blockages are still rooted, to bring through the energy to help you to heal from that and to set yourself free. All right, so these are body and soul alignment activations that I do. I offer them, I do them with clients, and I offer free demonstrations where I give away some of these to viewers, and collectively we can heal and grow and learn from this. So if you'd like to be a part of that live most Thursdays, then click the notification bell, because you'll receive notification when I go live. Okay, make sure that you've clicked it, because YouTube doesn't really send notifications to everybody that's subscribed. All right, if you're returning, welcome back, guys. Always good to have you here. Thank you so much for your love and support on my channel. I really appreciate your comments. I love reading them. I love hearing from you. I love the interaction. Um, and to know that my tribe, my collective, the people who I am meant to work with, are finding their way to this channel, okay, which is simply my gift, my offering to you. And it's Source's way of connecting with you and bringing you the guidance that you might be asking for and looking for. All right, let's begin, Sagittarius. Welcoming in my guides and keepers, giving thanks to your guides and keepers. The archangels in the north, south, east, and west have their sacred flames burning, and I give thanks for allowing me to channel your energy. I give thanks for showing me into these various realms, the portals, to show me what it is you need to see and know at this time that will serve your highest good. Sagittarius, it's your birthday month, so happy birthday to all of you. I'd love if you commented with your birthday in the comments. I think what I'm going to do, because it's my birthday month, is for the Sagittarius, those of you who have Sagittarius anywhere in your placement, even if you hear a cross watcher because you're dealing with a Sagittarius, comment. I think I'm going to I want to give away, I want to give away a birthday reading. Okay. So I want to offer you a birthday reading, a free birthday reading. So comment in the comments and let me know when your birthday is and um, anything you want to share. And I'm going to choose from the comments. I'm going to choose someone to give a birthday reading to. Any reading, general reading, spiritual guidance reading, love reading, twin flame reading, channeled message from a loved one on the other side, Akashic records, whatever it is you want. That's my gift. I think I'm going to do that. I just had that idea now. Okay, so the oracle card that I've drawn for you is Sun in Sagittarius, and it's got the number 9. It's the card of the adventurer. Okay, stride out into new territory, and then Spirit said, just led me to the book, to the writing in the book, and I feel I'm going to go through this just because anything that might stand out here for you, this is sort of going to highlight what is available for you at this time. And the page number is 29, and my birthday is on the 29th, so I'm quite excited. I feel like this is going to be a personal reading for me. Stride out into new territory. I'm definitely feeling that in my energy, okay? And I'm sure that many of you are feeling that too. An adventure is on the cards, Sagittarius. And we always love a good adventure, don't we? Long distance travel, a spiritual, educational, or legal matter will capture your attention. Broaden your mind with research and a more detailed understanding of the people you love. Be proactive and outgoing. Your generosity of spirit and your broad mindedness are a credit to you, and your jovial nature will attract similarly minded and upbeat people. Oh, it's about time. If you're in need of legal help, an optimistic approach to seeking expert advice will help you search options and delve into the true nature of your circumstances. Try a new approach if current matters are stuck in a legal quagmire. Likewise, with a relationship, the time is ripe for a fresh approach. Okay, your life will follow where you place your attention. So ensure that you remain positive, Sagittarius. A relationship may be exhilarating and upbeat to begin with, but ensure that your enthusiasm doesn't override the reality of your circumstances. If distance or other roadblocks threaten a prospective partnership, find new ways to put the relationship on a more viable footing, or accept that this may not be the most suitable match, in which case it's important to stride out into new territory to meet someone new. Okay. So this card can represent a new relationship that will teach you deeper truths about your life. It can also represent a project or a particular learning curve in life that will broaden your horizon. All above, and above all, this is a proactive and optimistic card that suggests you set goals, study, broaden your worldview, and deepen spiritual understanding, and are generally more outgoing. It can also be associated with sports, especially something to do with horses. If you asked a yes or no question, then the answer is yes. So this is a very positive card. Very, very interesting information here around allowing ourselves to be a little bit more flexible and adaptable. I certainly have a tendency to latch onto an idea of what something should be, where it should go, and then sometimes I hold on to that long after the universe has shown me that, okay, now it's evolved into a new place. So that rigid thinking and sometimes getting stuck on the idea or concept of how a relationship is supposed to play out, or how something is meant to look, and allowing for the evolution and your mind to adapt to that. Okay. What else is it you want Sagittarius to know? Okay, thank you, Spirit. I want to see if at the end I can fit in some zodiac reading, zodiac channeling into some of the zodiacs and their feelings for you, because you guys could be dealing with more than one person. You could have the question around mom, a friend, a lover. Like, you could be dealing with more than one person. So just to give you some clarity around the energy there, the feelings towards you. Okay, I'm gonna take this one. Three witchy sisters. The power of three. Beautiful. The power of three. This makes me think of the power of three meditation. What's this guy's name? Mateo something. A time for spirit. Okay, and the number 9 is coming out again, and the number 9 is a powerful humanitarian number. And the fairy of the green world. Okay, is that it? Yes, that's it. All right, so we're looking at the power of three, and what spirit is showing me is there is power in threes. There is power in threes. This is the sisterhood. I'm getting the Three of Cups, working together as a sisterhood with the same vision and the same force. Also, spirit is saying, not meaning that you all have to have the same purpose, the same energy. No, it's different elements that is focused in a particular direction towards the greater good of whatever it is that matters to you at this given time, that just energizes and fuels it. So there's an energy of this sisterhood or brotherhood, or just, I'm not referring to male or female, but it's this energy of allowing your people um to support you with the work you're doing, creating this supportive group where you support one another with the work you're doing energetically. Okay. Also, the first thing that came up was this meditation, the power of three meditation. And you can go and look it up. I'm trying to remember his full name, but it's Mateo something, and he has the gift. He's born to remember, so he remembers all his past lives and a whole lot of things. But he spoke about, this is where I heard about this not so long ago, actually. And it's a meditation where it's focused on these three parts. I'm going to try and simplify it here, where we focus on the left side what we are receiving at the moment, which is often so it's around manifestation, what you would like to allow to evolve or more of. So if there's an area in your life that you're recognizing there's shortage, or an area in the world that weighs heavy on your heart where you recognize that there's shortage. I just need to keep checking my mic because I've had the sound just go altogether in one of my videos, but I think that was because that was the energy for that collective. I'm just getting confirmation of that anyway. So you focus on what you're receiving, what you're seeing in the world, what you're experiencing in the world now, which is the shortage, the lack, and everything that you feel around that, everything that you're noticing is active, violence, whatever, um, lack of compassion, whatever it is you see. And then you bring your focus to the right hand side and you breathe into that side of your body. You channel your energy into that side of your body. And in the right hand, you begin to imagine that the opposite of that, which is what you really want, what you're trying to manifest, is being placed into your hand. You're seeing more of that in your world and your reality: kindness, consideration, breakthroughs in that area, people loving one another more, whatever. It can be a more personal thing around finances or around a personal relationship. You can do the very same process. What is it that I'm receiving from this person? What is the money that's coming into my hands right now? And how does it make me feel? It's not enough. I'm not paying my bills. I'm not meeting my needs. I feel like it could be more. I'd like it to be more because I feel like I can't take care of myself in the way that I want. And then you come over to the right hand side and you focus on that being placed in your reality, in your hands, what it feels like when that is, when you're having when more than enough is coming in, when the amount of money that you'd like to be making or manifesting on a monthly basis, or whatever the case may be, is in your life, how that feels, what that looks like. Then you come into, you center it, where you breathe into your heart space, in your solar plexus, and you just focus on your intentions behind that. Why does it matter so much to you? And focus on the feeling words of that intention, what it is, what that would feel like. If that is what the world looked like, what it would feel like, what you would feel like, what other people would feel like to you, what you would feel like to them, what the world would feel like, what your world would feel like. And that's how you do the process. So I really feel like this is what I meant to share with you today. This just elevates your frequency, it activates within you, and it helps you to quantum leap, so you're not so stuck on what is and the conditions of what is, because the more we're stuck on the conditions of what is, it cannot change. We're actually holding it in that place. And we're thinking that everybody else is responsible for the fact that it won't change, but we're part of holding it in that place. So, this is important for you to understand that within you, in our 3D world, yes, we have that things happening in three. We have the number three, powerful number, okay, that represents cycles, the energy of balancing cycles. And I remember the old people used to say things happen in three. Things happen in three, all right? And so this number is quite significant. And we have the energy of this number within us too, which is the divine masculine, the divine feminine, and source energy within them, the collective, that coming into one. The divine feminine, which is on the left, the divine masculine, which is on the right, in unity is source energy, is the God force within you, and that is the Trinity within you. Okay. Pink Lotus Fairy, it's a time for spirit. It's a time for spirit. It's a time to recognize, beautiful soul, that you have done all the work. You have done the studying. You have researched. Now allow that information and that wisdom to fuel your experience. Allow yourself to live your evolution. Allow yourself to live your enlightenment. Allow yourself to live your awakening. Allow yourself to live all that you are. All right. Um, it's a time that you're moving into where you can feel the energy of spirit really active in your life and in your experience. All right. And then fairy of the green world, a natural world, the natural world needs you. So there is a being being called back into nature, Sagittarius, and you being called to work perhaps with your plant medicine again, and crystals and your mediums, to connect and to ground yourself back to the earth. It's around you being called again to support family, your roots, family, and loved ones through their process in a new way. I'll give you a personal example that Spirit's just highlighted for me, because I was wondering what this is about, and this is what Spirit has shown me. So I'm not going to go into too much detail, because this is personal, but I'm being shown this, so there's purpose behind it. I have a personal situation where I have a family member that I love very much. There's been much contrast there. Okay. So I'll tell you a little bit of the story. Um, this family member is a sibling of my biological mother's, and her husband. There's a history of a lot of abuse there. There's a history of a lot of abuse there, and so he struggles with mental health and with trauma, lots of trauma, and she struggles with so it's and I'm not telling the story because I want to label anyone, but how the dynamic plays out, because we're just characters, and how our energy animates we sometimes use various terminologies to identify it. So his energy animates as narcissistic, and there's definitely mental health stuff there that he struggles with, and her energy manifests as codependent. And for years, this is years now, they're still doing this dance. And in my early childhood, he assaulted me for many years, essayed me for many years. So there's extreme contrast there. And in the recent part, and the family has sort of wanted me to just get over that and us to be a family and whatever the case may be. This has contributed to my own journey in a very profound way. But I'm very blessed to say that I have been empowered through this process and I've come into wholeness. I've healed. Anyway, so that's the dynamic there. And this sibling of my biological mom, I have been adopted too. So I have other family, there's different families that I've been a part of. But within this family, you can only imagine the kind of dynamics and contrasts and issues that have had to be worked through over time. I've maintained my relationship with her as separate. Not that I've excused certain behaviors or decisions made, but I do not condemn or judge her for them. I acknowledge that that does not serve. And so my free will is that I don't make that decision, but I do not judge her for making whatever decisions she's made. Okay. Good people can make decisions that do not serve us because of our wounding and because of our programming. And that contributes to the evolution to the whole. But the point I'm wanting to make is I got a restraining order and all of those things. So I've not been a part of this drama at all. And yesterday I got a text on my phone. I don't know if it was intentionally sent. I think it was. Okay. But he's not supposed to contact me. It was a text that could be excused as it was sent to the wrong number because it was addressed to another family member of mine. But it was for me. So what narcissists do is it's this monkey business. And I was married to I was in that situation. I know exactly how when they're in that space, they want to belittle you, shame you, and break you down. And they want to make you look bad to everybody. It's quite counterproductive when you want somebody to love you and you want somebody to have compassion and sympathy for you. But anyway, we just attract what we don't want. That's just the human nature. And I received messages that I could see, oh, this is happening again, where she's being slandered and she's being it's sort of this being humiliated. I didn't respond. I don't want to give it energy. That's my free will. That's my choice. But obviously, it's not in the way that it would have in the past. But obviously, I feel some kind of way about it because she's someone that I love, and I still have to respect that this is her life and it's her choice to be in this situation. I think this is what this message is about because this is what Spirit showed me. Spirit said Sagittarius. And there's a reason why I'm shown these things to share them with you because we actually live parallel lives. You might feel like, oh, I'm a Sagittarius, but my life is different to every other Sagittarius. We're affected by planets in a very similar way, and we're co-creating. So we're clearing out certain things at the same time. So we're even if we're not the same sign, we're more connected than we think. If a dynamic is playing out in somebody's world, like this coming into my space, I need to ask, how am I connected to this? Because it's happening in my world, in my reality, even if it's through me just receiving a message and knowing about something unintentionally. We're all connected. So there's a reason why I'm being shown to share this with you. The natural world needs you. It's about you reconnecting to nature, to Mother Earth. There's a lot happening with Mother Earth at this time. our relationships with our family and how we are integrated, our roots are connected, and we heal and we grow together. And so, even though we have contrasting relationships with family members, they're a soulmate. They can be a karmic, they can be a soulmate that supports. Um, but they're all, our soul evolution is deeply intertwined. And the sooner we realize that, the better, because we've got situations where people are going to do what they do and we're not going to like it, but we still can honor it. We still can serve. So this is what I'm being shown. With your roots, there might be dynamics that come up for you, and maybe already it has, like it has for me, where you're being shown that a root is being damaged or hurt, or there's some festering, or there's some discomfort going on there. Perhaps it's not being watered. I'm using symbolic language. And you feel like, I don't have control there. Yes, you don't have control there, but you do have an influence. So, what you can do in your space is you can reach for the love and for the higher perspective, is you can elevate your energy and do the same process of the power of three, which I'm going to do because I feel like this message is for me, where I can recognize what is and how it disturbs so much in my being around honoring one another, and how I feel about bullies, and how I feel about how us betraying ourselves and all of those things, right? I can recognize that, and I can recognize the pain that people are in. Because people are who are in pain cause pain. And I can recognize how sometimes when we want somebody to love us despite the fact that they're drowning, how we then end up drowning too. I cannot acknowledge all of that. I can acknowledge the gender-based violence. I can acknowledge the abuse. I can acknowledge all of that that activates within me. That I see is in the world, that I see that is happening in my community, in my community, that is the children of the First Nations people of this country, and also the children of the slaves of this country that have been brought to this country. Um, the people who have the blood of the nations, the natives, the roots of this land running through their bones, and all the contrast and the pain that activates within me. And then I can bring it to the other side, and I can recognize the value and who we are as a people, and how much we've grown, and how much opportunity this offers us to rediscover ourselves, and how we have free will to set ourselves free, and how we can still create medicine and ointments and salves to to nurture and to soothe the dry roots or the rotting roots. Okay. And what that looks like, and then I can focus on everybody that has evolved and been empowered and grown, and the happy moments and the joy, and what it looks like when the people that I love are no longer in that kind of situation, and when I and what it looks like that I am not in that situation, etc., 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 and that my community and the women of the world, okay, and the men of the world, okay, because we all deal with these things, whether we're male or female. And then I bring it to the center and what the intention behind that is. So I'm definitely going to do that process. And I'm encouraging you, Sagittarius, there's something precious here for you. This is a very different way of working. This is a powerful way of working. And you are powerful. And you can do this. You can help. You can contribute to the world, to the earth. Okay, because we're a part of the earth. We're a part of her. We're a part of Gaia. And we're a part of the sun. We're a part of the great father, and we're a part of the great mother. But this is calling us back to the great mother, to nurturing the children, right? The roots. And you have the power to do this. Okay. Now let's take a look at. Sometimes I wonder. I'm just checking to see if this is actually recording. Let's take a look. What is happening for you? Let's do a nice Celtic cross. What is the general energy for you right now, Sagittarius? General energy. What is the general energy around Sagittarius? Okay, what can Sagittarius expect more of? Thank you, Spirit. I've got the Knight of Wands. Oh, this is exciting energy. The Knight of Wands is passionate. It's passion, it's movement, it's action, deliberate action towards you, passionate action towards you, communication. The Knight of Wands is passionate action, movement forward. Um, it is an offer of passion that comes towards you. It is you moving in a passionate direction. The Knight of Wands is also fast moving. This is wands. The wands is a representation of one. So you're looking at this coming in very quickly within the next month, within the month. Okay. What's crossing this energy for Sagittarius? All right. I've got two cards, two eights that came out. I've got the eight of swords. So for some of you, you're still blind to something, or you're feeling a little bit bound. You're feeling your hands are tied with something that might really be troubling you. Um, but this is not going to remain, okay? You're not going to stay in this energy. This blindfold is going to come off. You already know this, Sagittarius. You already know this. There's a blind spot here that I'm giving space to, and I'm gently moving. I'm gently shimmering out of these binds, and I'm gently taking the blindfold off and opening my eyes to things that I feel fear around and anxiety around, and that I'm cautious about because I'm not sure, I'm insecure. So the energy of insecurity, fear, and anxiety is what this card represents for you, Sagittarius. But the beautiful thing is that it's not real. These swords are not going to hurt you. She's not tightly bound, and her eyes are not. She's not really blind. It's just a blindfold she's got to remove. And there is her home. There is her safety and security just behind her, within reach, male or female. Walking away from things that are emotionally unfulfilling. All right. Um, what I'm being shown, Sagittarius, is that this is where you sometimes find yourself resisting or avoiding certain things because you're so adamant about not being a part of holding on to things that are not emotionally fulfilling, that are going to block you, that sometimes it's just an internal call to regulate, that you are finding yourself blowing out of proportion. So for some of you, Sagittarius, you have discovered new things about yourself and how you should take care of yourself, how your brain works, perhaps your hormones, um, just innate functionality around your physical body and your brain and all of that, your hormones, your energy, that is a part of why you're so special, right? And that all you want to do is be sensitive to these energy shifts within your body, to sit with them, to nurture it, to tend to it, and then it'll pass, and then you can see life with clear clarity again. It's a sort of built-in pause. This is actually your strength. All right. So those of you who have been diagnosed with ADHD late, those of you who have been diagnosed with autism, or being on the spectrum late, those of you who have discovered things about your body that have really impacted your hormones in a major way, etc., etc., etc. You're special. It could be anything else, but it will resonate with you. That is your superpower. That is your strength. Okay. What has happened in the past that's brought Sagittarius to this place? What has happened in the past that's brought Sagittarius to this place? There's been some depression. There's been a dark night of the soul. There's been you feeling stuck, not knowing what is life, what is the future going to look like moving forward. And that was another dark night of the soul for you, one of your many spiritual awakenings. And it's not easy. It's hard on you, Sagittarius, but um you absolutely do have the support and the capacity to elevate and to make the most of this. It is what you've chosen because you're calling. You are so incredibly special, and you have you've chosen a life that is going to contribute to the collective whole in such a profound way. So you are constantly energetically, and spirit keeps showing me to your body, the energies that you channel, the energies that you activate for Mother Earth, for Gaia, and the collective, profound. The work that you are doing for the collective is so incredibly powerful and sacred. So you want to create that space of awareness and around all the pressure that this physical body and this processor has to process, What's leaving your life, Sagittarius, and I'm so happy about it, is the Three of Swords. You've had enough of this. We've really had enough of this. And we've taken it on the chin and we've endured it. And we have moved through the heartbreak and the heartache and the catastrophes with grace. Nobody does it better than a Sag. Nobody does it better than a Sag. And an Aquarius. It is the age of Aquarius. But that cycle, the cycles of heartbreak and loss, it's leaving your reality, Sagittarius. You can say goodbye to it. That's the old version of you. That's the old version of you. Just take a breath and feel what that means. And feel it moving and allow yourself to release it and say goodbye to it. Opportunities. What opportunities are coming in for Sagittarius in the next couple of weeks? Thank you, Spirit. The Star and the Hermit. Major arcanas, the stars coming in for you. Recognition, success. The stars coming in. Those of you who have been working on your projects, on your goals, written books, made music, doing workshops, spiritual work, spiritual facilitating spiritual healing. This is your wish fulfillment. This is your wish fulfillment coming into your experience. There's an absolute opportunity for that. You've got to give space to it, though. Okay? This is in the area of opportunity, and an opportunity is only as good as we make it. The Hermit. There is an opportunity for more deep dives into your relationship with source, more information, more light being shone on Akashic records, your gift, your ancient wisdom, what it is you're meant to bring through. What is happening for Sagittarius? What is done? What is done? What is done? What is done for Sagittarius in the next couple of weeks? Thank you. Ace of Cups. Do I take another one? Soulmate. I don't usually pull two cards in this area, but Spirit showed me two, and I just confirmed. For those of you who know the tarot, you know what this means. I'm having a lot of, and as I said, I'm taking this as a personal reading. I'm having a lot of moments of just taking it in here with this reading, guys. This is an incredibly powerful reading. I just want to slow down here for a moment. You've got heartbreak, sadness, loss. Spirit says you've endured enough for 30 or 40 lifetimes, Sagittarius, and now it leaves your reality. You've got an opportunity for the Star. The Star is the luckiest, most favorable card in the deck. This is healing, this is well-being, this is stardom, this is recognition, this is success. You've got guaranteed the Ace of Cups coming in. You've got new love coming in. And it's a soulmate. Agape love. This is agape love. This is the kind of love when you have gone through the flames, when you've been chiseled and put through the flames to be a sacred cup for source's love and source's abundance. This is Christ consciousness. This is the consciousness, the awakening that is moving through that is activating in us now, in those of us who are ready for it. Okay. And this is the kind of love that manifests into your life. This is coming into your life, Sagittarius. This is a soulmate love. This is a soulmate coming in. Past life, soulmate coming in. For some of you, this is someone from the past coming back. But I'm feeling a strong energy of past life connection here. What is working in your favor right now, Sagittarius? Working in your favor is the Page of Wands. Passionate perspectives, passionate inspiration, passionate communication and messages. You're being inspired by your passions right now. External influence is the Fool. Oh, I love the Fool. This is the energy of faith. External influence is faith. Someone coming into your life that has the energy of the Fool, ready and willing to take a leap of faith, trusting their guides, ready to move in the direction that is inspired. There is a deep blind faith here. All right. Hopes and fears for Sagittarius. Wish fulfillment. That's your hope. And your wish fulfillment is definitely here. Outcomes for Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. Outcomes for Sagittarius. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, they're saying check the bottom of the deck. Okay, let me shuffle again. We've got Pentacles, Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. They're saying take another one. Okay, thank you, Spirit. And the 3 of Cups. I saw the 3 of Cups at the beginning. Right. So what this is that you're inspired. This is the 8 of Pentacles. This is you working on the things that matter to you. This is your growth. This is you creating the life, right? Giving space to the life, adding value to the life that you've asked for. This is stability. And this is you having balance, stability around receiving the same energy that you give. And this is the 3 of, so this is you being treated fairly. And this is the 3 of Cups. This is an energy of reconciliating with all that is valuable, with and celebrating with your community, celebrating with your community and feeling a great sense of joy and abundance in the heart area. So this is stability and abundance in the heart chakra. Beautiful, Sagittarius. That is your reading. I love this for you. Please, guys, comment. Let me know if the message resonates with you. I'd love to hear from you. If you'd like to get a personal reading, you're welcome to contact me. Email is in the description below. I'm going to love and leave you. Whatever you choose to do, Sagittarius, do what is best for you. Love and light. Just embrace all the goodness coming your way. Bye now.